Bird Holla, coming at you again. Got you another video today. And I'm actually foraging today for some really poisonous medicine. Yeah, medicine. They call it real poisonous, and it is. And I'm doing this video personally for me, and I want you to do your research, and this video is only entertainment purposes only. But for me, I'm making me some potent medicine that's been hid from us, stuffed, and that's all because pharmaceutical medicines has run the herbal medicines out of business for so long. But today, I'm here to bring it back and show you what I'm doing, and that what they told us was a lie and labeled it poison, because anything can be poison or harmful to you. It just depends on the quantity and depends on the type of stuff that you're using and how you use it. But if things are done like they should be, I think things will work out just fine, like they should. Anyways, today we're going to talk about that little yellow trumpet flower right there. It's a native to my area that comes this time of year. It's one of the first flowers falling on the ground in the early spring, and they smell so good. Yellow jasmine, Carolina yellow jasmine. And right here in my home state, South Carolina, I'm gonna do this video on Carolina yellow jasmine. Now, it took a lot of research and trial and error and courage to fight through all the BS that's on the web about this flower and the plant, because all parts of it are supposedly poisonous, but all parts of it are considered medicinal. Way back in the day, Carolina jasmine was a top medicine for all kind of nervous disorders. It's antispasmodic. It's a nervine. It has a whole list of really good nervous disorder help for individuals with lots of nervous issues, especially anxiety, depression, insomnia. And this little yellow flower, I'm telling you, it's something. And that one I can't hardly pick up. I've been picking them up. I just about got me a jar of them, but I'm making the medicine out of the flowers today. And I got the roots of the plant about a month ago. I got them in a tincture right now, and they are working in a tincture to make the medicine I want. And this is almost a partially dried yellow jasmine flower, and they smell so good. Now, one thing I'm going to point out: if you decide to do what I'm doing, and if you decide to use yellow jasmine as medicine, all parts of the plant, I don't know about the roots, but I know the leaves and the flowers can cause skin irritations. You say, well, you holding it. Yeah, well, I live down south. Everything irritates us down here, so I'm used to it. I've been sweating and tearing vines down, yellow jasmine vines, clearing land, so it's no big deal. I always itch down here, but I just want to tell you, for the sensitive people, skin problems, I want to wear rubber gloves if you want to try it. But this, if you want to make you a sleep tea, one flower, maybe two, I would try one first, maybe a piece of one, whatever you think, in your cup of tea for insomnia. Yeah, but I'm making me a jar. I got me a coffee container here with some. They're kind of dried because the sun come up and kind of wilted them, but that's okay. They're still good, and I'm picking them up. They're falling off the vines right now, all over. See, this one here's more fresh, and you can see what they look like. They're little trumpet vines, look like honeysuckle. We got honeysuckle down here too. Now honeysuckle is not yellow. It's a cream, white, and khaki, creamy, dark creamy brown. And it smells sweet too. And now the honeysuckles, we used to suck the ends out and get the honey out of the middle, the sweetness. We used to do the yellow jasmine too, and we didn't know it. But now I know, and we still lived, everything's fine. So we'd get the yellow jasmine mixed up with the honeysuckle and suck them too. But now that I know what we're looking at and done the research on, we've got a really natural, potent medicine. And this stuff grows everywhere, y'all, down here. I mean, you'll look around right now and there's yellow flowers all over the ground. Yeah. I'm going to show you what the leaves look like and the vines. I see here, you can see there's one there. They just rain out of the sky. We had a little storm the other day and the wind blowed them. And back in the day here in South Carolina, this was the main hub for them to sell the roots. They would dig up the roots from the vine, and they would dig up the roots from the vine and put them in 55-gallon drums, the old wooden keg drum, and tincture them and sell all that as medicine. Now, it seems to me, I did the research on them, that they stopped doing it around the 1800s, mid or late 1800s, and I think that's because they had to do away with something that worked, homeopathic, and start getting their pharmaceutical agenda on the road and going with doctors and stuff. But up until then, there's all kind of I go by the American Medica homeopath book from back in the 1800s, and then there's several other authors that have done the research, and they show you where it used to be old medicine, and they showed you how it worked and how they used it. And they used it with other stuff, passion flower, valerian, all for sleeping and antidepressant medicine. Now, I'm right here at a good spot to show you some the differences between honeysuckle and yellow jasmine. That sun is really blinding me. I don't know if y'all can see. Alright. Now, these are the leaves to a yellow jasmine. They're long lanceolate leaves with a center vein. I don't know if, let me see if I can find. Alright. Yeah. Long lanceolate leaves with that center indention vein. The stem is kind of reddish brown. Man, I tell you, I don't know why this tablet can't focus in. Maybe I'm too close, I don't know. But I hope y'all can see it. The other tablet I had was focused better. But y'all can see the indentation in that leaf down the center, and the leaf is what they call lance shape, like a spear, on the end of a spear. Okay, and then these have gotten big because they've been here for a while, but sometimes you'll see them real little. Yeah, they'll get littler. These are little. These are older winter leaves still on. See how small they are, and then you can see it's starting to take off, y'all. It'll really get its new leaves as the summer goes on, but it only bloomed early in the spring. I ain't never seen it bloom. Now, I might be lying. I might have seen a second bloom late in the fall, but I don't know. I know it blooms early in the spring, and that's when everything smells so good down here. Now, that being said, I want to show you the honeysuckle vine, and they grow side by side. They'll grow right beside each other. Right here, this is a honeysuckle vine. It's kind of got lance-shaped leaves too. But if you look close, you see it's got more indentations with veins popping off. You see them? See it's got a main center vein, and then it's got these other veins branching off. It's more indented with the veins than the yellow jasmine. Plus, the yellow jasmine leaf would be like a darker greener leaf, and a lot of yellow jasmine will have like a reddish tint to it. I don't know what that is, but it's like the reddish tint. It'll have spots on it sometimes, reddish spots. I don't know if that's from the atmosphere, the metals they're polluting the atmosphere with, but the vine is also reddish. I don't know. Might be hard to see right here, y'all, but if I put them side by side, you can see the difference. See here? Here's the difference. Yellow jasmine right here, and honeysuckle right here. They'll grow side by side. You'll get them mixed up. I have every time. That's why we would eat them or suck on them and not know one from the other when I was young. Never hurt us though. Might have mellowed us down. We didn't have ADHD. But I'll see. Let me see. I can maybe show you. All right. This is some lower leaves on the honeysuckle. They're more rounded. See, more rounded than lanceolate. Now over here is the honeysuckle. And see these smaller leaves? They got more of a tip on them, more lance shape, and they're not as wide of a leaf. They have that red color in them too. So yellow jasmine leaf with the reddish. See it crawling up that stick right there with the reddish vine, and then now the vine on the honeysuckle, even more of a rounder leaf, a fatter leaf, and I think this vine it's got a woody vine too and kind of reddish. So you got to be really careful. I ain't done much research on the honeysuckle yet, y'all, but I'll check into it. But I know the yellow jasmine is definitely a medicine I want. It's actually, as far as I'm concerned and what the research I've done, it is one of the potentest nervous medicines I found yet. The catnip's good. A lot of other ones are good. Poppy, white sage. But this, they say it's poisonous for a reason. That's because it works. It really works in the right dosage. Remember, the difference between poison and medicine is dosage. So, yeah, yellow jasmine, y'all. Y'all can see the yellow, a little bit of yellow and red on the leaves. tint to it. It's starting to bloom out. You can see the little sprouts coming. It's gonna make new leaves this summer, and it'll be a lot bigger. This vine grows on fences, up pine trees, up oak trees. This is an oak tree. I don't think those could be yellow jasmine vines. They can get big, but I don't think those are yellow jasmine vines. I think those are grapevines, because I don't know. This is a grapevine. It shags like this. This is a fox grape, has some old dark fox grapes. And it goes way up, they get big. This vine does not have that shaggy bark, which makes me think this is a different kind of vine. And it could be an old jasmine vine. But I know that there are jasmine flowers up in this tree and in the pine tree up there, all the way at the top. And I don't think you can see them right here. Man, that sun's bright. All the way to the top. They love growing all the way to the top of a tree, and they'll drop those flowers this time of year. Matter of fact, there's some right there at the end of my finger, right there on the tip of that oak branch leaf. But most of them are up there in that pine tree, way up top, and they fall down right here. And I picked up a lot of them right in here already, but I can show you some where they drop. They're all, I'm gonna go on the other side of the fence and get those. You see them fell down right there. They're everywhere, y'all. They just rains yellow jasmine flowers down here. Okay, I'll be back, y'all. I'm gonna do another video on making the medicine. Y'all hang with me. Okay, and then I'm gonna explain the properties and all the benefits of using yellow jasmine, okay? Alright guys, happy bird holler again and coming at you on the yellow jasmine. The sun's kind of tough on me right now trying to do this video, but I got a yellow jasmine vine right here I want y'all to see. It's loaded with flowers. This is just a little short one I was able to round up. Surprisingly, it hadn't growed all the way up the tree, and I'm able to get some good pictures of it. So you can see where it's still blooming. You still see the small little flowers coming up. Let's see if I can get this camera to focus. This one's fixing to open, or it's either already opened or opening, and then they'll drop down, and you can see them all on the ground down there where they're dropped on the ground after they only open for a day or two, and then they'll fall down on the ground. But yeah, this is your medicine, y'all. I said, man, there's too much yellow on this bush for it to be just regular yellow leaves. And sure enough, it's yellow jasmine. Plenty of it. It's got the bugle shaped, trumpet looking flowers, 5 petals, and the long stamens. Sorry y'all, I can't see. The long stamens coming out the center. Beautiful flower, and oh my goodness, the smell on this is awesome. And you can see the other ones coming out, the new little flowers fixing to pop, and they're loaded. Now's the time to get your medicine if you want yellow jasmine, y'all. Like I said, this is entertainment only. Not telling y'all this is okay. Not liable for nothing. Just giving you researched information I did. I've already tried the yellow jasmine. I tried it when I was little, sucking on them like honeysuckles. Didn't kill me, but I didn't do a bunch. And I've already made some medicine out of it and tried it. It ain't hurt me. It made me relax. I felt good. Didn't have much pain. I ain't depressed. It's a way of coping with this world we're living in and the situations we find ourselves in daily. It's truly natural medicine. And that sun energy is just radiating in them little flowers every day. It loves the sun. And that sun is energizing them flowers. And it's here to give us what we need. Anyways, I just want to do this little short one. And show y'all, oh, the sun's going down. I can see now. It ain't reflecting so bad on the screen, but yeah. Y'all can see these little yellow flowers. How beautiful they are. I'm telling you. Full of medicine, full of life. Go get y'all some medicine, y'all.